Hello, my lovers of mythology. Welcome back to Let's Talk Mythology. Uh, I remember saying that this would be a special episode because it's almost Christmas, and to be honest, the one thing that's most Christmas related had to be the hot spring bird. And believe me, I'm going all out with this sketch. Bam. I'm actually going to use the colors that the bird creature has. Okay, for one thing, this is going to really bother me. Which the colors of it are navy blue, and it has like a little white underbelly. It's a cutie. But yeah, so if you're new here, so what I basically do is I'll read the description about it. I'll read if it has other names. I'll read that, and then I will read some paragraphs in the book I have about the creature, and then I'll take a break to draw it, and then I will go back to reading it to finish it, and then I'll go back to drawing it. But yeah, and after I finish this season, which is all about Icelandic mythology, I will have season 2, which will be about Japanese mythology. Well, about the creatures from that mythology. But yeah, there you go. And then I'm just picking the colors I need. Then I need this. Okay. But wait, are you gonna have primary color? Yes, I am. I'm glad someone noticed. Oh, the channels. I don't really know. Wait, I have a question. Are you going with primary colors for your channel? Kind of, yes. But okay. And just know I won't say Icelandic the names of Icelandic Icelandic places because I am scared of how I pronounce things. But so other names for the hot spring bird are spring duck or spring snipe. And then hot spring birds are small and their body covering not unlike that of the penguin. Its feathers are short and densely packed as they are on the latter. In Iceland, there are more hot springs to be found than in another country in the world. Grammar. Low temperature areas are thought to number about 250. This is where the maximum temperature is lower than 150 degrees Celsius, at the depth of 1 kilometer. And the flow of spring water and geothermal energy is greatest in the districts. In a document from the year 1910, almost 700 hot springs and pools are mentioned. A fact, uh, hmm, a fact which is universally known, but there is something else which is less known, something which has currently been acknowledged as one of Iceland's strangest treasures. Although the facts mentioned above would have been more than sufficient to seize that title, here I refer to life forms in, on, and around the boiling water of the hot springs. The hot spring birds, I'm not going to read the Icelandic name. Uh, there are no sources which tell us exactly when people first began to notice these strange birds, but we find references to them in manuscripts from the 17th century, and mention of them has continued until present times. Descriptions vary, but all agree that the birds are waterfowl, and they are dark in color. Most sources compare them to small ducks in Dithmer from an unknown time to year to 1608. Book on Iceland, Icelandia, Slave Papyrum, and Mirabellum Coin. I do not know the rest. Published in 1607, Leiden, Holland. He refers to these birds as red-colored ducks, this information being gleaned firsthand during a trip to Iceland in 1563. They can be seen from afar swimming around the boiling pools. Then they disappear into the roiling waters if anyone approaches them, resurfacing when the coast is clear once more. According to a poem in Latin, Noctis et by the I can't say that name. I don't know how to say it. Who lived from 1612 to 1675. Hot spring birds are to be seen gliding around after nightfall at Olfus. They are about the same size as crows, black in color, and similar in appearance to ravens. If anyone comes near them, they do not react by flying away, but instead dive into the waters of the hot springs. In a book from 1703, a truthful and dependable witness report that I lost where I was. Shoot, I lost track. Truthful and dependable witness report that they saw two birds on a hot spring situated by the much-traveled road running from up to Tass. They were in build like small ducks, jet black in color, and with white circles or rings around their eyes. They swam around, dived, then popped up again. John Ulf from Grunvik. If anyone's from Iceland, I'm so sorry for butchering butchering the names. Wrote about hot spring birds in 1737. It says that he would not have believed that such things existed if honest, and that even learned individuals had not themselves witnessed sightings of such creatures. There is doubtless much in nature which cannot be fully explained. It would not be right to deny the existence of something just because one has not seen it with one's own eyes. Simple folks say, however, that the birds concerned are the souls of the damned. Furthermore, in 1743, the sheriff of district, relying on knowledge gleaned from the lips of understanding people, published the information that hot spring birds frequently pool and office were about the same size as. Don't laugh because this is the name of a bird. Tits and were black with land under their Struff's Davis by Joan Anderson, 1674 to 1743, mayor of Hamburg, but he adds that the birds have a long beak like the common snipe or the curlew. This was in the year 1746. In the context of a discussion on hot springs of Reykjavik in the Northern District, Agergolson was eloquent in his description of these curious creatures in 1772. That's the first page, and then there's one more little description. To aid its swimming abilities, it has a bony feather which protrudes from the otherwise normal wing, and a large flap-like middle claw. Both make it possible for the bird to swim and dive without its flesh coming in contact with the hot water. And then, so right now, I'm just gonna draw them for a while, and hopefully there are some people still here. And then, yeah. Yay! Hooray. Okay, there we go. And then, ah, but yeah, I really wanted to draw this little hot spring bird because if you think about it, during the winter you always want to stay warm, and then plus, no, they're not evil. They're just birds that want to chill in the water. They like hot springs. They like it. They just want to chill in the hot springs. The hot spring birds, which is this little guy. This one is like it's able to like survive in them, but they're so adorable. They look like they have little goggles on. It's so cute. I have to look back in the book real quickly.
No, it's so cute.
I really want this one to look like it has little goggles on. There we go. There we go. That would actually be funny to see little birds on motorcycles. There we go. And then let's see. Oops. There we go. There. And then gonna zoom in to finish one more little details. Oh, no, there are pictures, but I'm using the book that I have as a reference. And I did put a link to the book in the description of this video. So if you guys want to see it yourselves, you can. Okay, let's see. And then there. There we go. And then, yeah. Now I could, the next page of this thing. People had noticed them at hot springs in the Heber district, and various descriptions depicted them as resembling either a raven, a duck, or a plover, but they all agreed that they are dark in color. Some folks maintained that they were ghosts. There are also reports of sightings on one of the hot springs at district where they are said to be completely black, just about the size of a small duck, and featherless with small wings. They have also been seen at the hot springs and other places. I'm just gonna skip the rest of this and just read some of the small descriptions. The comparison between a normal bird's wing and that of a hot spring bird. The bony feather which protrudes from the wing is part of the hot spring bird's swimming equipment. The hot spring bird, when swimming underwater, draws both its feet and wings into its dense plumage, thus insulating itself from the hot water. It looks like a little submarine when it does that. It's really cute. Mm, but yeah, if you, I'm sorry if I didn't like complete that description. Um, I was just, I'm really tired. But yeah, thanks for coming, and I'll see you guys next time. Join me next time as we once again go back to Iceland to meet another interesting uh, creature, more to the less. But yes, thank you for coming. I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.